my beautiful people, and welcome back to the Unpretty Garden. My name is Joy, and I am the host of this YouTube channel. For my newcomers, this channel is solely about creating something out of nothing, just reminding you that something beautiful can bloom from such terrible circumstances. I am using this channel to pretty much explain my ups and downs in single parenting and motherhood in hopes that this can somehow help somebody else. So this is completely unscripted. I leave all of the mishaps in. I go for authentic, transparent, and honestly just real. I'm having a long day, y'all. I am emotionally tired, mentally. Let me just take a second to breathe. Today was just very long for me, but we're going to get into it. I got a request to actually do a video, a review, kind of overview of this video that's been going around. My brother sent this to me. It's the TikTok about the woman. She said, do not have kids. Having him was the biggest setback in my life. So I just watched it not too long ago, and I'm going to briefly watch it while I'm here just to kind of re-jog my memory. And we're probably just going to stop and go, hold on, this is my daughter, hold on. Hi. Hi, baby.
I'm sorry for...
The phone's breaking up. What'd you say?
Mommy,
Yes.
have you took my tablet home already?
I did not take your tablet home. Are you just apologizing because you want to play?
Yes, and see, none of my tablets are here.
Your tablet, it is. It's at Grammy and Papa house. Look by your vanity. Over there on the side by the window. Wrong way. Go the other way. Do you see it by the bookshelf on the? Yeah, I don't want to hear no more attitude in the mornings. Do you understand? Okay, I'm gonna call you back. I'm recording a video.
Okay, so Mommy,
Yes.
may I play on Granny's tablet, please?
Sure, but look, ask them, can you stay tonight? Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Okay, y'all. That was my daughter asking for her tablet. But where was I? My brother, he sent me this video about the girl that said do not have kids. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna briefly watch it, just like a little bit. We're probably gonna stop and go and just talk about what I think, how it relates to me, and just the reality for those people that are wanting to have babies. So let's just get into it and let's see what's happening.
Do not have kids. If you don't know the possibilities of your chance, the possibility and risk of your kids having Down syndrome, autism, being on the spectrum, cerebral palsy, all the above. Do not have kids. So from time to time, I let my son come in here and play with his toys. He was way too quiet. Like, bro, this is the type of shit you gotta deal with. Water on the floor. He put the cashews and water in a blender and poured it on a plate and mixed.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop it right there. She said do not have children if you do not know the percentage of they would come out with a disability. She didn't come out and say that her son is maybe on the spectrum or somewhere. She didn't say that at all. But the reality is you do not know what type of child you are going to birth. You have no control over the mixing of the genes. So yes, there is a possibility that you may not have a fully normal or healthy child. That is just a risk you run when you make human beings. She then goes into the video about complaining about, I'm not going to say complaining, forgive me lady, not complaining, but just venting about how, she doesn't really have a moment to herself. She tries to let her son play by himself, but he just essentially wrecks the house. For all my new parents, you have to accept the fact that you are a parent. That is the number one. Like, you have to accept it, and you have to be okay with knowing that you had the baby because you wanted to. Don't ever let anybody force you to become a parent. And I wouldn't say the word is force. I'm not going to say bait you, but a lot of people, grandparents, kids' fathers, kids' mothers, before the baby comes, is have the baby. I'm going to watch it. Oh, I can't wait to be a dad. I can't wait to be a mom. Y'all planning, y'all doing all of this. And when the baby comes, nobody's trying to watch the baby. People have their lives. Like, this is your child. They are not obligated to watch the baby. And yes, when you have a child, your whole life transforms. Like, completely. It's no longer about you. And just accepting that will make parenting a lot easier. I remember when I first started, when I was first time parent, like 1 and 2, I was still trying to like put my old life in my new life, and it would cause frustration. And it's so easy to get mad at the kid. Oh, I can't do nothing. Oh, you always making messes. But the kid is going to be a kid. A 1-year-old, if you leave it unattended, it is going to mess the house up. They do not know right from wrong at that instance. So it's either you accept it, or you're just going to be pissed off at your life for the rest of the time that you're a mom or a dad or whatever it may be. And then she goes on and proceeds to talk and says like she doesn't really have like time to herself. And she asked her kid's dad, like, what is it that you can't do because you are now a parent? She said that he really didn't have a response, and they never finished the communication of that question. He never gave an answer. And it's true. As mothers, our life completely stops. Like, whatever we had going on before we became moms, it's no longer. Like, until a certain point, you know, like those first like 5-6 years, like, forget everything. And if you don't have help, it's not going to happen. You're gonna have to pivot. I'm blessed enough to still have my parents. So those are the only two people that watch her. It's either me or them. And if I don't have them, she goes nowhere. She goes with me. My gosh, I'm having flashbacks talking about this. So forgive me if I am stopping. I'm just reflecting on just the different jobs I had, like, over this course of like 6 years, to where I had to change to accommodate a child. My goodness, like, you have all these dreams and aspirations. Like, you think you're gonna have this family, you think you're gonna have these children that are just gonna come out perfect, and sometimes it's not the case, unfortunately. But you got to be able to roll with the punches. Acceptance is a key factor. You gotta accept where you are. Let me get water. Grab a water, guys. Sorry, I've been talking all day. My goodness. But back to dad. The dad's life did not stop because the baby came. Mom's life stopped. Dad went on and lived his life, and it reminded me, watching that, it reminded me of, it was one day, like, I was up for like literally 3 days straight. I probably got maybe 4 hours of sleep because my daughter was like sick, fever, like everything but like diarrhea and throwing up was wrong. And as a first time parent, I was like, what is wrong with this kid? Excuse me. I'm afraid to go to sleep because the fever might spike. Like, she has a sore throat, so she can't eat. Like, I am like literally like this. And literally up for 3 days straight. And probably like on the 4th day, I remember I got on Facebook and I saw this picture of her dad living his best life in Las Vegas with his counterpart and some friends, you know. So me, I block everybody, because if you are condoning that, like the not being present, I just can't rock with it. I'm sorry, like I just can't. But it made me mad, because here I am up for 3 days in a row, and you're out having a grand old time with my 1-year-old, you know, like, and we just had a baby. Well, I just had a baby. I'm gonna say I just had a baby. You know what I'm saying? During that time, it's my baby. You know, and it just made me mad, because it's like, you know, we agreed on a baby, but you ain't miss a beat. I missed the beat. I gained the weight. I am up with the kid. I am going through the postpartum depression. I am doing all of this stuff by myself. And your life literally has not changed. Nothing changed in his life. And it sucks. Like, it's terrible. A lot of men's lives do not change. And we're not asking for your life to change. It's just like a throw in our face. Like, I don't know. I can't even explain the feeling. Like, I literally have no words for it. I don't know if my brain is mush right now because my day was long, or I am just that. I don't understand how you are not involved in your kid's life. But don't get me wrong. Like, me and her dad, we're cordial now. We're good. I'll call. He'll call. You straight. You good. Like, it's no bad blood. I call the girlfriend. Like, I don't care. If I don't want the man, you can have him. Everything is just for the kid, you know, at this point. So that's how that is. But for the moms that like literally have like zero involvement with the dad, like, y'all are superheroes. And I stress all the time to my friend, my homegirl, I'm like, bro, I don't know how the moms that have 3, 4, and 5 kids by themselves do it. Like, what superpower do you all have? It's just, I don't have it in me to do it by myself, which is why you don't see me running around with 2 children. Like, it's not in the cards for me. I am one of those people that if I do something, it's because I chose to do it and I wanted to. It was a choice of mine. I was not baited. It was not an accident. My child was not an accident. I actively knew what I was doing. Like, I was tracking the calendar and everything. So I knew what I was doing. We agreed to it. But I guess the cards were not in our favor. But man, I'm just gonna stress acceptance. Accepting that this is your life. Accepting the child that God gave you. And learning how to be a parent to that child. You know, I feel like we were all called for different things. Some parents have the patience for certain type of behaviors and disabilities, while others do not. And that's literally just it. Like, if you are not willing to accept that you are a parent, for one, you're going to forever be stressed. You're going to forever be in misery. But don't get me wrong, the lady that was venting, I wholeheartedly remember some days it was tough. Like, the back-to-back messes, the whining. I think it was like that stage 3 and 4. It was about like that 3-year-old mark. I used to cry because I was like, yo, this is hard. And it was just me. Like, it was just like when my kid is not at my parents' house and it's just me, some days it just be a lot, you know, and be real. It used to be a lot, you know, especially when you're trying to like navigate working and building your life like that. It's a lot on one person. And she also stressed that it's hard for her to keep a job because sometimes he'll get kicked out of daycare, or, you know, sometimes the work schedules just don't align. And I remember shifting my entire life to accommodate a situation to where I can bring my child. I've had multiple jobs like over this time, like just from the beginning. I remember, I think it was like the pandemic, so nobody was hiring. I had no job. Of course, like, I don't know if y'all know, I'm a photographer. So I was just taking pictures, you know, and then eventually I was able to get into a studio because I really enjoy like outside shooting, nature, lifestyle, whatever you want to call it. And I cannot bring my daughter to a photo shoot in the city. So I had to stop that for a second, get a studio, and bring her to work with me. Like, I'm talking about pack and play. We taking naps. We out of potty. It'd just be long days at the studio. I hated it, you know, but it was just what I had to do. I used to work at the gym daycare. It came with a free membership, but I could also bring my daughter with me. Like, the pay wasn't high, but literally you had to do what you have to do. And I just remember those days, and I just hate it for the parents that do not have a way out, or that may not know how to get out. That's tough. That's tough. I always tell people to follow their purpose. Follow their purpose, and try to monetize something off of it. And when I say monetize, I don't mean like social media content. I mean, try to make a product, try to make a service and sell that service. Especially as a mom, the best way and the easiest way to make your life better is to try to find something that you can do inside of the home. Daycare is expensive, and you're going to do a lot of back and forth, especially as a single mom. That back and forth driving, picking up, babysit here and there. Your life is going to be chaotic for a long time. And I hate to say it, but you kind of just got to roll with the punches for a little bit. And you got to take some accountability. You knew what you were doing when you were making that baby. You know, so that's another reason why I too much don't really give her dad grief. Like, I knew what I was doing. I was prepared to take care of the child by myself in the event that we would not be together. And I hate to tell women to prepare for that, but just know that it's a possibility. And for my single dads out there too, it is a possibility that the mother may be detached from the child. It's real. It happens. Just be prepared to take care of a kid by yourself, just in case something happens. And it could be a death. Like, somebody could die and now you a single parent. Like, it's not just a breakup that can leave you as a single parent. My gosh, like, hearing her like cries and her frustration. All right, let's watch a little bit more.
So, and then I just be feeling like he don't even deserve.
Like the caption says, having him was the biggest setback in my life. I'm not gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you at all. Like, the movies and books paint motherhood to be this blissful thing. Like, oh, we're gonna have the baby. Oh, it's gonna go to daycare. Oh, I'm gonna just jump right into my work. It does not work like that. That is not real life. Like, you don't know what complications you're gonna have after the delivery. Like, you don't know what type of kid you're having. Like, your emotions and hormones, and like, your body is not ready to go back to work. Mentally, you're tired. So yes, realistically, having a baby can be a setback. You gotta think about it. A lot of people, they will build their career and make their life and have all of these things in order before they have a baby. Yes, planning is great. However, you built that plan without having that kid in mind. Now you're going up on these goals, and now you're getting bigger, and you at the top, and here you are, and you get, you're pregnant now, you have the baby, and everything just stops. Like, when I tell you, the world just feels weird, like different after you have a baby. And I'm not going to say it's for everybody, but a child can be a setback if you are not prepared mentally for it. And it's not a physical, and it's not a financial, it's a mental preparation that you have to do for that child. The mental comes with the connection that you have with the baby. If you are not prepared, you're going to see the kid as a burden. And also, you got to be realistic. Kids are going to be children. Like, they are just going to be a kid. They are not going to sit still. They're not going to follow the directions. So if you don't have the patience or just not up for it, I don't think like a child is for you at that moment. And there's no way for me to like prepare you for parenthood. Everybody's situation and experience is different, but just know that life is going to change. We don't know how. It could be for the greater, it could be for the worse, but it's going to change. Like, you're a different person. The baby, your husband, your wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever it is that you have, 180. And I can guarantee that. But motherhood is so beautiful. It's long, it's hard, but it's beautiful. I love my daughter to the top to the bottom. Like, I don't care if she would have came out purple. That still would have been my baby. Like, she came out with a cone head. I remember the first words I said was, "Oh, look at your little cone head." Like, it's mine. It came from me. And I don't know, like, I know those parents that have children with disability love them, but I also know that it is a different type of love. It is a love out of obligation. You know, I gotta love you because you're my child, but also this day in and day out with you is kicking my behind, you know, and it's okay to say that. And I just want the moms to know that it's okay to say you have hard days. It's okay to say that you're not enjoying this, because you're not going to enjoy it every day. You're not going to, but just know that it's not an everyday thing. Like the hate, the tiredness is not every day. It's not. But there are days. You know, there are days. And to that woman, if I could speak to that woman, I just want to let her know, like, you're not alone. Mama, we get it. One day at a time, possibly. Instead, I know you need that one-on-one time, but making intentional time to spend with your child makes the biggest difference. I remember I used to juggle that. Oh, my kid's over there, I'm over here, I'm going to do something. But get upset when she makes a mess. Like, all you got to do is interact with your kid for 20, 30 minutes. I promise they're going to get tired of you. They'll get tired of seeing your face. So I just make sure that 20, 30 minutes is intentional. When I say, like, I'm ignorant, I'm belligerent, I am everything in the book. I'm so obnoxious to where I'm having fun, she's having fun, but she don't get sick of me real quick. You know, but it's okay. I did my bid. I did my, you know, my time, my one-on-one time, and I don't feel guilty. Dang, I sound country. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to swallow. And I don't feel guilty by going on about my business and doing my thing. I tell her we have one-on-one independent work or play. So if I'm at my desk, I do allow her to bring her tablet, bring her chair, and sit next to me. But mommy's not playing. It is not time for mommy right now. Like, all they want to do is just be up under you. That's literally it. That's it. So find ways to incorporate them in your alone time. If you need some quiet time, go ahead. Both of y'all get a book. I do it all the time before bedtime. The house quiet. No TV, no tablet, no music, no phone. We are reading. Eventually, she don't get sleepy. She'll get tired and go to sleep if she don't want to read. And then, you know, the reading helps you calm down. And sometimes you may want to interact with your kid. Like, learn different ways to be a mom. You know, motherhood is not just isolation. Motherhood is not just like hands-on play. It's a little bit of everything every single day. My gosh, I feel for that lady. Man, like, I ain't gonna hold you. My parents, they are a great help. Like, she probably gonna stay tonight. Just because of the day that I had was long. And I'm very aware, like, if I've had like a tense day, she has to stay, because I don't want to be that mom to where my patience is short with my child because, like, of a outside factor. We're not doing that. I'm not going to be that mom. I'm not going to have a memory. She's not going to she's not going to remember mommy as this short fused woman. I refuse to be that for my daughter. Man, know your limit. Know your limit on what you can take, and have like a routine. I suck at the routine right now. Like, we getting it together, but have a routine of, like, the style of play and the type of play that you have, like, during that time block. My gosh, that lady said that the boy put cashews in the blender and put water in it, something like that. But at the end of the day, it's accountability, baby. Your baby is 1, 2. It should not be by itself. Why is the baby in the kitchen by itself? The kitchen has knives. The kitchen has maybe a garbage disposal where baby put the hand down there. Like, just certain things you can't do until the kid is older. And that's just something that we have to accept. It's called accountability. My gosh, my day. Y'all, I had a long day. Okay, forgive me. But yeah, accountability that you are a mother, and just accept the fact that a parent may not be there all the time. This on you. This is your life that you chose. This is on you now, baby. Like, I hate it for you. I hate that it is tough, but it's the cards that you were dealt. You drew 4 from the pile, and this is what you got. And it's okay. And that's okay. Just find the beauty in it. Man, there's always something you can learn from a situation. Like, my kid teaches me patience. I'm not going to say I didn't have patience, but I didn't know. I knew I could get more patience. I knew that it could increase. She helps me with my communication. Sometimes she be a little spacey, and I have to break it down a little bit more. I have to ask direct questions. But if I did not accept that this is my kid's personality and these are the things that I have to work on, I would just be like, oh my gosh, hurry up. Don't worry about it. I would stunt her growth because I didn't accept being a mom. You know, oh my gosh, this is 25 minutes. I'm so sorry, y'all, but it is what it is. Y'all got to get this. But yeah, acceptance, mamas, daddies, accept. Man. And that's the thing, like, I'm 6 years in right now, like, with my kid, and I'm like, I want another one, right? But I also run the risk of, I'm not gonna say I don't run the risk, we all do. We all run the risk of having a child with a disability. Who's to say that the kid that comes out may not be a little touched, you know? And then there goes the life that I have built. You know, if let's say, God forbid, I have a kid with Down syndrome, they need extra support. I probably wouldn't be able to have, pursue my passion and the things that I want to do in my career, because I now have to be like completely hands-on with this child. But I believe in God, so I'm just going to consult with him in the event that I want to have another kid. But right now, I don't know what it's looking like for me. I'm not the author of my life. I just roll with the punches. But to all of my moms out there, just know that there's a chance that you can have a child with a disability. Just know what you're doing. Knowing when it's time to make that baby, remind yourself that, oh, this could make a baby. Oh, this one could make a baby. Like, stop playing with yourself. Like, we're too old for accidents. I'm speaking to my 30-year-olds, my early 20-year-olds. Like, as an adult, we are too old for accidents. They ain't no feeling that good to accidentally make a human being. I'm sorry. That's just it. Like, we got to have some self-control here. So to all of my moms, accept accountability and keep moving forward. Do not let it stop you. I know there are going to be hiccups to where you have to pivot. Pivoting is okay. It's okay, but it's going to produce some growth in you. Like, you're going to find your purpose once you fully accept motherhood and accept your child. I want to tell you that kid gives you something that you didn't know you had. This YouTube video, this came because I'm a mom. Like, if I was never a mother, I probably would never have pursued or even had a testimony of this nature to be able to vent and help somebody else in their motherhood journey. I'm just here doing my part. I'm hoping that this helps. Just speaking from experience, mamas, accept and keep it pushing. Like, I really don't have much to say about that, but just accountability. Have some accountability, some self-control, and accept your children, accept where you are, accept the decisions that you made, and let's build on it. Let's build on. It's not the end. It's not the end. It seems like the end because your baby is giving you a run for your money. Completely get it, but it's not. I remember feeling like, my gosh, my life is over. Like, I was heavy every single day. I said, I'm not going to be able to live like this for the rest of my life. If this is how it's going to be, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. So, all of my beautiful mothers, give yourself some grace. Cry it out if you need to. And invest in a village. Definitely invest in a village. I am slowly recreating new friend group, mom groups that I kind of feel comfortable now leaving my kid with. So that's a plus. I trust moms more than I trust people that don't have children. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But to all of my people that are first timers here, I hope that you got something out of this video today, and I hope that you stick around in my channel for a little bit more. I aspire to have these videos uploaded for you every week, probably once or twice a week. We're just gonna roll with it. Just remember, all of this is unscripted. I'm just taking it as it comes out. It may not make sense, but at the end of the day, it's something in here for you, okay? So every week we increase, every week we grow, and hopefully we see something bloom from our garden. Thank you for joining me in the Unpretty Garden. My name is Joy, and I will see you next time.